Alright, got a quick little update video here. I know I've really been popping them out, but I just wanted to talk about, I did make some team changes. Even I know after I said I'd feel bad about changing my team, maybe the win inspired me, I don't know. Um, I just felt like I wasn't having fun trying to prep and use the hail like I was assuming, and a lot of things have been messed up this season, so I wanted to give some other mons that I wanted to give a test to a little different. Get them in here, mix it up, see what happens. I'm just going to go over some things, slight changes. So we lost Arctozolt, Alolan Ninetales, and Haunter. Haunter was probably not going to see a game. Realistically, I was there for typing and ability being Levitate, and I had to use 2 points. So that left me with 21 points total, and I picked up Galvantula, Poltergeist, and Togedemaru. So Galvantula was to replace the electric type I was losing in Arctozolt. It also will bring me, this is pretty big, I don't like using them, but it'll bring me sticky webs on top of Volt Switch. So now I'll have Volt Switch on Galv and U-turn on Insane, so some hopefully ability to move around a little bit going there. I took in Poltergeist because I think it's a really unique mon. It's got a crazy base special attack, and it's a well-known shell smasher. It's got some limited coverage, so its checks kind of do need to either be super hurt or dead before it can pop off, but I feel like it's just a cool threat that I could use for a game or two before the season ends. We just finished week 6, so I have week 7, 8, and 9 left. I've got 3 games left to play. Even if I win all 3, I don't think I sneak into the playoffs, but it kind of depends on how this rest of the season goes. And I'm going to bring up the standings just so we can take a look, but it's not anything wild. And then Togedemaru came, just another sturdy mon. He also has the U-turn and Volt Switch, so I could look at bringing him in to, eat a hit, U-turn, Volt Switch, just more momentum to try and maybe help my team. I feel like this does put a little more pressure on Zam, Garchomp, Megavinu, Feeny, and I mean really one of those 4 to be what's going to win me the game, but I think all 4 of them can do it. And then it kind of leaves my util mons or my pivots as like Hitmontop, Skarmy, Incineroar, Togedemaru. You can maybe Galvantula, but that's more of like a lead webber. I don't think he's really much of a pivot. He could be, I guess, because he's kind of fast, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm just gonna give these guys a test out, and I'm gonna bring up the standings right now. Give me a second. Alright, so to just look at the standings real quick, I'm just going to move this. So maybe we can we get differential and rank in there? We can. Alright, cool. So yeah, so the standings, they're not hard to read. The only thing I do have to make everyone aware of, if there is anybody to be aware of, is I am 1 in 5 and I'm the only person who's completed their game this week. So these standings aren't necessarily very true. For instance, any of these people, Gentleman Thomas, Bad Guy Cam, Disrespectable, could win a game and it would of this week and it would make them 2 wins and I would fall lower than the 11 I'm at currently. Luckily I have lost pretty close games, so my diff isn't wild. But this cutoff for playoffs is at 3 wins already. So if these 2 guys win a game and go to 4, unless they lose the next 3 weeks and I win the next 3 weeks with really high diffs, I'm probably out of playoffs the second this reaches 4. And both these guys have to play this week still, so it's very possible that the cutoff for 8th seed becomes 4 wins and I'm completely out of it. So with that like happening, I just felt like holding on to the hail is not going to fix the season. And the season's probably not even fixable anyway, so maybe I just try and use a couple mons that I think are cool before the year ends. But yeah, I was down here. I was 15. I was 0, 5, and minus 12, and so the win yesterday in the +6 did help out a lot. I'm 1 in 5 with a minus 6 diff, which is just shows you I've lost some close ones. And yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna bring them to the team. I don't have names picked out yet. If you see them in a game, they'll probably just have a name assigned. I'm not going to make another video for that, but just a quick little, I don't know, like 5-minute update just to show you what the next 3 weeks are going to be like. And yeah, see you guys for week 7.